up your favorite moments from the Absolutely Mindy Show.
Good morning. It's the Absolutely Mindy Show on Kids Place Live, and boy, howdy, do I have a story for you. You ready for this one, Tori?
I'm always ready for a story, Tori.
Okay, so 63-year-old Steve Doherty was minding his own business one day at home when, for some unexplained reason, his smoke alarm went off.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was fine. There was no smoke. There was no fire.
Man, is there anything scarier than a smoke alarm? Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
but
there's
when that
not.
thing, sometimes when they run low on batteries, they'll start beeping.
Oh.
And it'll start, of course, at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it scares the bejesus out of you.
Okay, well, it gets even. I got something that could be scarier or stranger. So here's what happened. So he's just minding his own business. The smoke alarm gets triggered for some reason. There's no fire. There's no smoke. And the alarm company calls and says, "Oh, we noticed that your smoke alarm has gone." And he turned it off. And the alarm company calls and says, "Oh, we've noticed that your smoke alarm is going off. Is everything okay? Well, we're sending firefighters to your house right now." And he's like, no, it's all fine. It's all fine. In the background, his 17-year-old African gray parrot named Jazz, known for his impersonations,
Great parrot name.
was making smoke alarm sounds in the background. And the operator from the alarm company on the phone is saying, are you sure everything's fine? He's like, yeah, everything's fine. You sure? Yeah, everything is totally fine. There's no fire. This African gray parrot. And so the operator is thinking, he's saying everything is fine, but I clearly hear an alarm going off. We are dispatching firefighters to this man's house.
Oh, no.
So the firefighters come. So this guy, he gets off the phone. He's just, probably like heating up a chicken pot pie or something. When firefighters and rescue workers come banging on the door. We're here to save you. We heard there's a fire here. And he's like, what are you talking about? We hear the alarm. Open the door. He opens the door, and there is Jazz making crazy alarm sounds. The parrot was impersonating an alarm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he heard the alarm when it actually was going
Yeah,
off.
it went off for a few minutes. He turned it off, and then Jazz, this African gray parrot, was like, "Oh, I can make that sound," and wouldn't stop. And so they assumed that because they heard an alarm, which was not an alarm, it was a parrot, that that there was some danger to be solved.
I think it must be hard to live with a parrot, because if they can impersonate all these sounds, how do you know that what you're hearing is real, and if it's not just your parrot doing an impression of the baking timer, of your laundry machine, of the garbage truck picking up your trash?
Yeah, so this guy, Steve Doherty, was saying, this Jazz tends to make all of these crazy noises when I'm out of the room. Jazz will even say, "What are you doing?" And every day there's just something new with him. And every day he's getting into more and more mischief.
Oh,
and
Jazz.
he's had Jazz for about 10 months. He has another parrot named Kiki, and he wanted to get Kiki a friend. So he got Jazz. But Jazz is all about the mischief and the impersonations.
I wonder how two parrots get along. Like, do parrots typically, are they solo birds, or do they like having friends? I don't know.
I had a cockatiel growing up.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did it get into mischief?
His name was Rudy, and he would say, "Pretty bird," and if you turned on the 1812 overture, Rudy would dance.
Is that the one that goes like...
No, wait, now I can't even get it in my head. I can't get it in my head.
Well, luckily for you, I have a version of the 1812 overture from the good students of
Jerome
Horowitz Elementary.
Captain Underpants, 1812 overture. Or, well, they call it the O. Sure. Go ahead and say it. You can say it. I'm not going to say it.
Farture.
Here we go.